low viscosity oils, do not impact the off-road guys at all. So, you know, dozers, loaders, farm tractors, FA4 isn't there yet. They're going to be all about CK4 products, so they can move comfortably to a CK4 and not worry about it. The on-highway segment is where we're talking about the two different categories. So part of the engine design changes that I mentioned, in addition to downsizing and downspeeding, you're going to see tighter clearances, new materials within the engine. Cleanliness is going to be huge with these lower viscosity products. When you reduce that oil film, you don't want any dirt in there. Fuel dilution reduces viscosity anyway, so you don't want to have fuel dilution in there either. So oil analysis is very important. The engines are going to have smoother finishes, although they seem pretty darn smooth now. They're even going to become smoother and additional coatings to some of the parts. Ceramics, diamond coatings, that'll make them cheaper, I'm sure. Okay, Chris, to your question. Detroit, now, I've been reading some information, not on Detroit as of lately, but some of this is still a little bit undecided. So that's why another reason it's going to be very important to work with your salesman, whether it's with engine manufacturer or a truck dealer. But Detroit was embracing the FA4 technology. They were going to move forward. The last that I heard, to use the FA4 lower viscosity oils. The guys in the middle, Cummins, PACCAR, Mack, they weren't really sure. And from what I've read lately, when their new trucks start to hit the street, they are going to start out recommending CK4 10W30 rather than the FA4. They're not totally comfortable with that technology yet. So those guys in the middle, a lot of them are going to go with the CK4 1030 for now. I don't know the mandate from EPA, what their timetable is as far as hitting these mileage numbers, but it seems like they have a little bit of leeway here to get to those numbers. And the off-road guys, Cat, John Deere, Case, New Holland, those guys, they're just going to go CK4. They don't want to have anything to do with the new FA4 type oils. So, where do we go from here? So think about this. You're a fleet owner. You have old trucks, old equipment. You have some newer trucks. And then 3 years down the road, you buy some more new trucks. You could be looking at, currently you're running 15W40 and the older stuff that you have, maybe you have a little bit of off-road stuff. You buy a 2017 truck, it calls for a CK4 1030, different oil. 2 or 3 years down the road, you buy another new truck, it calls for an FA4 1030. Now you got the third oil. That simplifies things, doesn't it? So it's going to create some challenges. Storage for distributors like Superior, hauling it, delivering it. Those kind of things. Misapplication. How do you keep your guys in the shop from putting the wrong oil in the wrong engine? If you are mixed fleet, universal oils, are you going to continue to use them? How good are they going to be? OEM. I've seen a little bit of stuff on the CK4 as far as drain intervals, but I've not seen anything on FA4. What's the recommended drain intervals going to be? what OEMs are specifying what, and then of course, price is always an issue, always is. Now I'm told from what I'm hearing, that the jump from CJ4 to CK4, price-wise, is going to be minimal. It's not going to be that much. I don't know yet, and I've not heard a lot yet, what the jump from CJ4 to the FA4 oils. It's probably going to be a little bit more, but that's speculation on my part, so we'll see. So again, you know, here you are, you have these different oils on the market, these different options, multiple products in your shop. How can you simplify this? You know, so there's challenges. You need to look at your goals, durability, fuel economy, things like that. Sales guys, it's a great opportunity to work with your customers. They're going to face some challenges, face some decisions. Customers, talk to your sales guys, your superior sales guys, your truck salespeople. Because moving forward, you are going to, you know, not to say that it's going to be within the next 3 or 4 months, but depending on what kind of fleet you have, what kind of equipment you have, you're going to have some decisions to make. You know, maybe if you have some new trucks that call for CK430, 1030, and you have an older fleet as well, CK4 is backwards compatible. Most equipment that's been manufactured within the last, I don't know, quite a number of years, if you're running 1540, it also will tell you in the owner's manual that 1030 is okay too. So maybe you move to a CK4 1030 for your whole fleet if you don't have any units calling for FA4. So you know, those kind of decisions are going to be out there for people to talk about and make moving forward. And then in addition to that, all of us as oil companies have multiple tiers of products. So we have regular mineral-based 1540, 1030. We have synthetic blends 1540, 1030. We have full synthetics. So not only do you have the CK4, FA4, CJ4 products, but you have those, you know, different performance categories. Yeah.
I have a question. You were saying the FA4 and the CK4. Okay, we put it in our tanks and we pump through one pump. Put another pump system on it, pump it, or can they be cross-contaminated a little bit? Railroad engine oil.
Well, they're going to be. From that standpoint, I mean, they're compatible. The additives are similar. The additive packages are the same for the most part. The big difference is going to be that viscosity number. So I'm sure a little bit of FA4 oil in that CK4 isn't going to hurt. I don't know what that cutoff is, but it's probably
we flush.
Right. Yeah. So
I'm just worried about it's going to be like railroad engine oil. When we buy railroad engine oil, the tanker has to be steamed, manifolds have to be dropped, and everything else.
I wouldn't think that would be the case. I don't even know more about that than I do, but I would think, I mean.
It varies. There's a variance there. But the majority, I think there's like 10% acceptable manually. I'm getting more information.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, most of the time, you know, when you're talking about railroad engine oil and those types of products, that, you know, I mean, you're talking about really incompatible additive packages.
Well, that's right.
And these basically, I think, have the same additive package. It's just the HTHS different. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, a little bit of mixture is yeah.
What happens if the guy buys an engine with FA4 and says, I can use a shovel to help with can it destroy that engine?
It's certainly not going to do it any good. Yeah, I really can't say that it would destroy it, but it's certainly not gonna do it any good because now you
Reduce
have,
the fuel mileage or?
it's, well, it certainly would do that, but also, you know, you have these tighter clearances, these, you know, is the oil, the higher HTHS viscosity oil gonna be able to get in there and lubricate as it should? I think, that's yet to be determined, but I don't think you wanna be the guy to get to find out the answer,
I'm not
right?
the guy, but I just.
Right.
I know they're out there.
Oh, absolutely. And, you know, I mean, I see it all the time, people that just say, I ain't doing that, I'm using this, you know. I guess that's their choice, it's their money, right? But, I certainly don't recommend it.
So that won't be like full synthetic only, it's gonna be across the board there too, that new stuff, right?
Exactly, these new specifications, yeah, really, there's not gonna be any change as far as, you know, you're gonna have mineral-based products like we do, you're gonna have synthetic blend products, and you're gonna have full synthetics. I don't know what the offering is gonna be. I know from the golf perspective, because the demand is gonna be so low for a while, our plan, from what I'm told, is we are gonna have one FA4 10W30 available. On the CK4 side, we're gonna have what we have today. We're gonna have a mineral-based product, we're gonna have a synthetic blend offering, and then full synthetic as well. But because of the slide with the engine manufacturers, because of, you know, the Cummins and the Packards of the world, you know, introducing, you know, or specifying CK4 products, you know, I just don't think the demand on the street is going to be that great for FA4 products for a while. We'll have one for those that need it, but the largest majority of sales are going to be on the CK4.